I consider myself incredibly lucky to have crossed paths with a seasoned real estate mentor, a man with more wisdom in his little finger than I had in my entire brain. This mentor let me in on his super secret strategy that, according to him, was common knowledge among successful real estate investors. So, basically, not much of a secret. But the steps? Oh, so simple, even a goldfish could follow them. His words, not mine. Step 1. Find a good realtor, someone who can sniff out properties that need some TLC but are cheap. Step 2. Get a renovation estimate, and for goodness sake, don't overspend. Pro tip. If your repair costs plus purchase price exceed 2/3 of the improved value, say a polite thanks but no thanks and move on. Seems easy, right? Well, not everyone thought so. My boyfriend at the time, now my husband somehow, almost disowned me after I showed him what I thought was the holy grail of real estate deals. It was an old two-family house in Ferndale, Michigan, which looked straight out of the Addams family. Not the catchy theme song version, mind you. He looked at me like I suggested we rob a bank and refused to even step foot inside. But I had my mentor's magic formula and a dangerous dose of optimism. I bought the house anyway. With duct tape and sheer determination, I renovated it enough to convince tenants it wasn't a health hazard. Good renters moved in, and a year later, I sold it to other investors, doubling my money. How's that for a plot twist? Flush with confidence, I kept following my mentor's advice as if he were my Jedi Master of real estate. He taught me the pièce de résistance, the tax-free cash grab. You take your beautifully renovated home back to the bank and say, guess what? It's worth boatloads more now. Refinance me. And lo and behold, the bank hands you a stack of tax-free money. It's like pulling off the heist of the century, but legally. I learned the method is called the BRRRR method. It starts with a bridge or fixed-to-rent loan, or as my mentor joked, the money pit to profit loan. Then moves to the rental or cash cow creator loan, the DSCR loan. The best part? The bank gives you a pile of tax-free money, and with those funds, you repeat the process and buy a new property. Thanks to my mentor's sage wisdom, I learned to make money in any real estate market. While my husband still mutters Addams family when we drive past fixer-uppers, it was totally worth it. In contrast, one of my friends didn't have a mentor. He jumped into real estate like a man trying to wrestle a lion with nothing but bare hands and a bad attitude. He inherited cash, but he spun the wheel of terrible properties, which only lands on bad idea. True story. He bought a house because he loved the font style on the for sale sign. Not joking. His dad's fortune transformed into monopoly money, unable to buy Boardwalk. Finally, he came to me, broke and defeated, so I shared my mentor's system with him. Fast forward, he's about to close on a sensible property, like watching a caveman invent fire, but with a house that won't make your wallet cry. He told me he wished he'd started using the mentor system sooner. I told him I wished the same. Way fewer comedy roast-like fails to listen to. In conclusion, take it from me, and please don't follow my friend's example. A good mentor is worth their weight in gold, or in this case, tax-free cash and sparkling renovated homes. Learn my mentor's secrets on my website, brthrive.com. This is a free, no-cost service. Feel free to contact one of my teammates if you need a mentor to help you with financing help or to find that Addams family home you can make bank on.